Hey guys, how you doing? We are at the Rookery Bay Environmental Learning Center in Naples, Florida, and they are having their third annual fundraising car show, and I'm going to be speaking here today. So we're going to go out right now. It's before I'm talking about junkyards, how they are with the environment and how to find barn finds, and we'll put a little bit of that up, but we're going to go out and see what cars are here. Let's see what we can find. So welcome to another episode of Junkyards and Barn Finds with Sean, and I'm Sean. See, is it a real Judge? So I don't know if this is a real Judge or not, but certainly looks like a 169 Pontiac Judge. So one of the other issues coming to a car show is that when it rains, like it just rained briefly, but everything is closed and locked up, and everybody is sitting inside because they don't want to get wet and they don't want their cars to get wet. Buick Roadmaster, is that yours?
Oh yeah. This was her mother's car.
Yeah.
And you made it into a surfmobile.
Oh yes.
But you kept the wood grain.
Yeah.
And it has the rear. I love the.
Oh yeah.
We all beat up our little brothers in those little seats.
Everybody said you got to have grandma's car, and so it hadn't ran in 3 years when we got it, and the mice had eaten through the wires and whatnot, and we drove it down here from Indiana and turned it into the fun beach cruiser over at Markville Island. Beige Betty got brought back to life.
Yeah. In a good way.
Yeah.
Hey, that was good.
Hey guys, so we're looking at, it's like one of five from what I've been told, 1933 Packards. This is a Type 12 convertible sedan. And it's got, I guess, a 12-cylinder engine. It's crazy, really nice. Interior is all wood.
It's like a Volkswagen. Yeah. Volkswagen, you can buy a Volkswagen.
Should be pretty easy to do. Turns out that one.
All right, guys, look at this car. Remember this car? See that license plate? This car we saw in a storage unit somewhere the other day, and I put it up. This car here was sitting out next to a storage unit about a week ago. And we did a video on it, but there was nobody around. It was just sitting out in the middle of nowhere next to a storage unit, and we put it up on our channel saying we wish we knew why it was out, who owned it. We didn't go in it, and now we do. I was just talking to my viewers and saying that the car, remember the car that we looked at, and I said I wish I knew why it was outside just sitting there.
You know it's a 10-cylinder?
I don't know anything about it. I thought it would be a 12 because it had a 12 there.
Maybe
on the front. It says 12 here.
It may be.
But I waited around for about an hour because it was sitting out unlocked. But we don't, you know, I don't touch it because I didn't know whose it was. It was just over in Fort Myers. And, so just never know where you see something again.
And so now you just saw him and you see him again.
Yeah.
My
Well,
husband.
yeah, with your guys. I saw the red. So he was telling me about the car. So yeah, I saw this. I didn't even see that. I saw this, then I saw that next to it, and I recognized the license plate. And this is the one you were telling me about.
Yeah, 1986 Rolls Royce.
14,000, that's it.
29, almost 30,000 miles.
Yeah, they're gorgeous cars.
This is when you could drink and drive.
Yeah.
You see this? That's where the gray Poupon goes. And then here. There you go. What do you think?
There you go.
Pretty cool, huh?
It's like keep your trays down until you're coming in for a landing.
Well, I think in '86 they probably didn't have the police officers so well trained.
Yeah, I think it would, and even if they did,
They would,
most of the people that had one of these, I mean, you gotta remember, that's just the US, so outside the country. Plus, you probably needed this for most people that own these new would have such a long driveway. You probably need a drink just to get from the mailbox to the house.
They had joke. They had his hat on.
We had, you like a funny story, we had an old Packard, the 29 Packard, and we were coming home from a parade, and they have those great big headlights. So we're driving over the causeway to go to our house in Marblehead, Massachusetts. Woo, 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 cop comes, young kid gets out of the car, and he said, I said, what are you doing? He goes, you don't have any lights. No, it was about 5, I think. You don't have any lights. I said, what do you mean we don't have any lights? I got out of the car, I said, what do you call these? Well, they're very dim. I said, it's a 1929 Packard. I said, what do you do with the cars that had candles in the front? Did you pull them over too? And so we drove away. And I was saying, yeah, there's no lights. They did have cars with candles in the front.
Oh yeah,
lanterns.
there's still people that take them to car shows.
Exactly. So what would he do with one of those?
Yeah.
Pretty funny.
Now what's this got under the hood?
That's got to be 8.
Let's go. Okay.
With a lot of GM components as original equipment.
Now is this is still like one of the most expensive pieces on this car, right?
Probably. I don't know.
Yeah. I remember everybody's like trying to find theirs. I found one of these in North Fort Myers. We did a video back that's up on blocks at a gas station in North Fort Myers. And it's been sitting there forever.
Yeah.
And I was just like, why? But
We had that old 29 Packard that we had restored. They found that in a chicken coop. We have all the
Not they, me.
Yeah.
Up in Maine.
The
Up
up in
in-
Maine and a chicken coop.
Wow. Yeah. Well, like I said, that's the best place to find these things, or you know.
Somebody's
Did you want
backyard.
a picture of the
Yeah.
logo?
Yeah, if you wouldn't mind.
Are you leaving? You're entitled.
Website.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the website. And I think maybe
So there you go. The double R on everything. Now I imagine they all come fully loaded. Like there is no, like there's none of these that don't come with air conditioning or any of that stuff.
I believe it's a true statement. I'm not an expert,
Yeah.
but I believe that's
Because you don't want to be that guy that's like, well, I want one, but save me a couple bucks and delete the air conditioning. Now, do you know if they're all hand built at this time? Because I know they used to be years ago, but by the time they got these, because you have a lot of the Chevy parts.
And I bet sometimes
I don't believe so. I
Okay.
believe that we're purchasing a lot of components from different manufacturers, and I know GM was one of them. This is a GM product right here.
Right, the air conditioning. That's recognizable.
Yeah. But so the bottom line is that they were manufacturing so much, they were pushing them out, and there was a market for them.
Yeah. How much? Do you know what size engine it is?
No, I don't.
Okay.
Very difficult engine to work on.
Oh yeah.
I put a
Oh, 412 cubic inches right there.
but I don't know what that translates to horsepower.
No, no, not horsepower. I just didn't know what size motor, so it's a 412. Let's see, 412 and doesn't say. Yeah, it doesn't say. It just says it's a 412, 412 cubic inch. So that's a nice size.
Plugs it down on here, and I've changed them. Let me tell you, it took me at least 4 hours.
Knuckle busters.
Oh, son of a bitch.
That's a nice size engine. But I mean, it's a heavy car, so it needs it.
Really close. You just touched the pedal.
Does it still run nice and smooth like all the other ones?
Yeah, runs up shit.
Well, I appreciate it. Thanks, Harvey. There you go. It's got a 412. I didn't know they had big blocks in them, but I imagine they would with the weight that they would have to have. April, should they subscribe to this channel even if they don't like cars today for this one?
Probably just for this one.